I'm Rick Beasley. I'm the Executive Director of the South Florida Workforce Investment Board, better known as CareerSource South Florida. We are a private public partnership. We have a board member, about 40 members. Majority of them are private or business leaders in this community. The beautiful thing about CareerSource South Florida, we actually changed our name in February of this year to align ourselves with all the workforce boards in the state of Florida. CareerSource South Florida is the largest workforce board in the state of Florida. We serve well over 2 million people in this community, and we have a budget well over $55 million. It is there to provide employment and training services across this beautiful region of ours. Now, our region covers from Dade County and Monroe County, so I have the luxury of going all the way down to Key West, Florida. But our goal here is to provide, again, initiatives to help build a talent supply to serve our business community in a way that helps them become profitable and more productive in this community. We know this county is the best county in the country. Our role is to see how we can work with the business community to identify whether it's supply or demand of workers needed to help fund those initiatives to build the skill sets for that community, for those job seekers to get employed. And if we have folks who are working, who are employed, that generates money back into our community, pay taxes, it helps the overall vitality of our community. When we were asked about the One Community, One Goal, and I think folks need to realize that when the One Community, One Goal initiative was initiated, it was to take a hard look at the economic vitality, the economy, to take a look at the industries that we have for our community, and then to decide where are we going to go. And not just for today, for the short term, but for the long term. And so I know they dust off the One Community, One Goal before, but what we did this year was a lot different, where they brought in other community leaders at the table. What I did like about, more importantly, was that it wasn't just, well, Rick, you send someone to represent you, but asking me to be at the table to provide comments, suggestions to help grow. And why I'm still involved is because I really believe in what it stands for. It is about having one voice. Having one voice that identifies the type of industries that we want to grow in our community. It identifies how we as a workforce board as well as educators to identify how we can make and build a talent supply to meet and match the needs of those industries that we're going to grow. So that's how and why I'm involved in wanting to be continued to support this initiative. We think it's fantastic. And so there's a number of initiatives that we've kicked off that we're very excited about, and how we can be supportive of One Community, One Goal. The initiatives that we have kicked off here at the South Florida Workforce Investment Board, again, better known as CareerSource South Florida, we are very heavily involved in terms of building a talent supply. In terms of aviation, we've kicked off an initiative called the National Flight Academy, where we send over 200 kids to attend the National Flight Academy in Pensacola, Florida. And we're using aviation to promote STEM. And so that's one of the initiatives that we've done here recently. This past year, or actually in June, our board actually awarded what we have is called the One Community, One Goal initiative, where we're going to use training dollars to look at the supply demand of those targeted industries and focus our resources to address those needs. For our youth programs, all our youth providers were required to ensure they build career pathway models based on the targeted industries under the One Community, One Goal. And so we look at a way of One Community, One Goal as a way of, again, the roadmap for us to tie in our resources to ensure that we're going to have a talent supply for those targeted industries. So our vision is being able to be supportive, but also to grow those industries that we know that are going to be successful in our region.